Hi guys, this is Val from valkayink. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about some very important little pickups that I have basically been picking up since my last haul. And we have the Crusher Joe poster out, of course, because the first item is Crusher Joe. Yay! So this is Crusher Joe the movie and Crusher Joe the OVA series. Please get a good look at these covers. They are so cool. I love the way these are painted covers. And of course we have the inside art as well. So I watched Crusher Joe a long time ago, and this was back in the era when Cowboy Bebop was really popular, and a lot of people were saying, hey, if you like Cowboy Bebop, you really should watch Crusher Joe. And that's kind of how I've always associated Crusher Joe. But honestly, in a haul that Blaze V did, hi Blaze, he mentioned that this has a very Star Wars feel to it. And man, after giving these a rewatch, he is right. These definitely have certain angles, you know, of perspective, the music especially, the fact that they have a droid that they use like fighter pilots do in Star Wars, they do have that feel. And they're also just such a lovely little gang. I really, really love Crusher Joe. So this is the movie. It's quite a long movie. It's very enjoyable. And then there is also the OVA series. And like I said, these came in and I just had to watch them immediately. I was so excited. And they look gorgeous on these Blu-rays. These are really just fun. It's 2 OVAs and a movie. You don't have to invest a lot of time, but you do just get a lot of the personalities of these characters. So anyway, that is why I have a Crusher Joe poster, and I felt like I really needed these. They went on sale on Right Stuff, I think on a daily deal not too long ago. So that's why I picked them up after watching Blaze's video. It was just a very intense reminder of, oh yeah, I do need that in my collection. Those are great. I love to put those on. So that's Crusher Joe. Next up, as you guys know, I fell in love with Violet Evergarden this year, and I was able to pick up the first movie. This is Violet Evergarden, Eternity and the Auto Memory Doll. And this movie is just beautiful. I really like this inside art. She's kind of on a mission to help out this woman in this woman's academy to become a lady of notoriety and prestige. And here are the disc arts. And it's just very lovely. It actually is also quite a long film, and it also has the same feeling of 2 OVAs put together. Like, you really need the first hour in order to understand and feel the power of the second hour. If that makes sense, because not only does she take care of this woman here, she also takes care of her little sister, and we also get to see a little time skip and all the characters a little bit older. Just pleasant. It just feels like a good extension of the series itself. I just want to say I also watched the second movie, and wow, that needs to come to Blu-ray right away. I need to have this with my others. I love the second movie. It's a little bit more intense, but it's the most satisfying ending in a long time. So I really hope that comes out sooner rather than later. I know I say that a lot, but I have a lot of hopes. So that's Violet Evergarden. They can live on the side over here. Next up, just a little oddity that was in a local store of mine. This is Vampire Knight, the complete collection. This is the new pretty Viz release and Shoujo Beat release. Look at this cover. This is great. I bought this because I was digging through the sale rack and this was $12. And I remember watching Vampire Knight a long time ago. I think some episodes I watched in parts on YouTube. I don't remember completing the whole thing. This is kind of what I would put in the category of shoujo trash, but I love shoujo trash, so that's fine. And it just has a bonkers premise and just really strange characters. Inside is beautiful. They have this lovely advertisement for the manga. They also have an alternate, which I just really appreciate that they did that. I really like this alternate art as well. I'm still gonna keep it this way. Yeah, I didn't really have any grand reason for buying this other than it was a good price, and I just wanted it again. I want to rewatch it at some point. I love the disc arts. I always like when the disc art matches the series. And this one keeps falling out of its spot, but that's the problem when you get sale things. You get little broken parts on the Blu-rays, but yep. That is Vampire Knight, the complete collection. I think this is 4-disc, 26 episodes, yes. So yeah, that is Vampire Knight. Again, lovely art. I really love what they did with this slipcover where it's got this metallic, you really see it in his eyes. I just couldn't resist that. That was just, I picked this up on a whim, just because I could, really, honestly. Does anyone else remember Vampire Knight? Have you guys watched this? I would love to know. Vampire Knight, you can hang out up there. Next up, of course, I've been on a mission to pick up all sorts of things that have been on hidden gems lists, underrated anime, must-watches, and for some reason, this one constantly came up. This is Koyosu Giga, I think. This includes TVA and ONA series. And this, of course, is from our good friends at Discotheque. I think this was part of a sale recently, and that's when I picked it up. It was like $30 or something. But this is hefty. This is supposed to be a very crazy series. And that's about as far as I read. Because I just kept seeing it on lists, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to get that. I don't care. I want it. I want to see what the buzz is. And I want to show you guys the inside art. That's kind of the other thing that sold me on it. I really like this art style. It's very colorful. The characters are very expressive. That'll always draw me in. Yeah, so, like I said, I can't say much about this one only because I did not read up on it. Truly a blind buy. So here is disc 1. Cool discs. Disc 2. And then disc 1 and disc 2 of the Blu-ray sides. So that is that one. Do you guys consider this a hidden gem? Is this something that I should get on to watching right away? I would actually love to know. Let me put that one back. You can live up there, I think. Next up, something that I've been meaning to put in my collection forever. And when I was talking about my collecting goals of things that I should have but I don't, this was one of them. This is Magic Knight Ray Earth, and this is the Memorial Collection, also from Discotheque. All 49 episodes. This one is a heckin' chonker. Anyway, I love Magic Knight Ray Earth, of course. It was my first manga ever. The OVAs were my first anime VHSs I ever bought. I couldn't think of the word VHS. How crazy is that? It's just a big part of my life. I love this series. And I've never owned the actual TV series. I always wanted to buy the DVDs, especially when I was ever in like Suncoast or other DVD shops. Never bought them. Always wanted them. But now I have them in a beautiful Blu-ray collection. I want to show you guys this disc art. I think it's really cool. It's a nice way to have like character art and still have nice, simple, clean prints. And I love this kind of like ink style anyway. And again, you just, like I said before, you cannot deny how wonderful clamp art is. Here is, I think, the reverse that matches the slip, but I'm gonna keep this one on because I think it's really cute. I really like it. I don't know when I'll give this a watch. I want to. I kind of want to do a Valkayink Chats episode on it if someone wants to chat with me about it. So, I don't know. I'll figure that out in future, but I have it now. I was very worried that I wouldn't get this. I think this was also part of a Right Stuff sale. And I knew if I didn't get on buying it soon, I wouldn't have it in my collection. So, really, really happy to have that one. It's heavy. I really want to take a picture of all my Ray Earth stuff together. Just very excited to have that in the collection as well. last and certainly not least, this is Osamu Tezuka's Phoenix Perfect Collection. Phoenix is amazing. This is from Anime Works. I think this is the manga that he never finished. But this is Phoenix. It kind of follows this mystical story of like this phoenix resurrecting through different time periods. It really is something else. I just really wanted it for my collection. I think I got this when I needed some free shipping when I was ordering Sailor Moon sets, and I think I picked this up with those. So yeah, so these are just Blu-rays that have kind of been sitting around. I have other stuff coming in, so I really wanted to just give them their own video and talk about them and hear your reactions, of course, as well. What do you guys think of these pickups? Have you watched any of these? Please let me know in the comments below. Anyway, guys, that'll do it for this one. Hi to all my subscribers, you guys rock, and I will see you guys in the next video.